Can ED be cured? Absolutely. Stay tuned and I'll tell you what we do with the Get Hard system. But it's a common question that I get is, can ED be cured? Can it be reversible? And I say, absolutely. Okay, man? You can have your erection back and your sex life back and live the life you want and be happy. Know that. And you don't need to take Viagra or ED medication for it, because one of my biggest passions is to create a sexual revolution to show men and women that you do have sexual independence, and it all depends about what you do with your lifestyle. And if knowledge is everything, because if you know what you need to do to avoid having ED or decrease sexual function, then you're going to try to avoid it, right? The same thing. If you're investing wrong in some certain stocks, then you shouldn't do that. Well, it's the same thing. So I'm going to give you the roadmap on our Get Hard system and what we do with our Get Hard system to restore men's sexual functioning again without pills in as little as 5 days, all right? What's important to know is that ED is complex. It is a complex system. It is something that requires a multifaceted approach. And I call that the balanced body, the Get Hard system to sexual restoration. Now, we know that in order for you to get an erection or for a sexual response in men and women, there are 6 systems that are involved, all right? The brain, your emotion, the hormones that gets released, the 3 parts, it's in the brain, it's in the head up here. And then it goes to the nerve, which are the nerves in the back of your head. It goes to your heart and your blood vessels. Then it goes to the penis muscle. So there are 6 systems that need to coincide and work in harmony and in perfect synergy in order for you to get an erection. Well, your body is made so that way you can get an erection easily. It's made to all the 6 systems working like a perfect orchestra, and it works in minutes, right? But as you get older, it gets a little bit harder and longer for you to get there, only because as you get older, you are more predisposed to get disease such as high blood pressure and high cholesterol or diabetes. So that's why it puts you predisposed to have ED. So let's dive into the Get Hard system and how this system is made to restore sexual functioning again. So let's go through the Get Hard system for sexual restoration. It starts in the brain. Well, how do we reset the brain again? We address it by breathing, nasal breathing. And then that's number 1. Number 2, you reset it by tuning into your 5 senses. What are the 5 senses that stimulate arousal in the brain? Is what you see, what you smell, what you taste, what you hear, what you touch. So all those senses is what feed into the brain. And in fact, the more senses you have that feed into the brain, the better. You have 5 senses. And when you were younger, you can probably just look at somebody and you're ready to go, right? One of the modes of stimulating the brain is increasing those 5 senses. Just know that in order for you to get an erection, your brain and your penis has to be relaxed. Yes, the penis muscle has to be relaxed in order for it to fill with blood. So you have to be in a relaxed state. Your brain can't be in a stress state or you're distracted. And also, how do you reset the brain is to have sleep better at night. You should sleep about 7 hours from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. And one of the things about having the brain free and concentrate on the arousal part is really stopping porn. Because when you stop porn, you're going to stop the sensitization that goes on in your brain and that your dopamine level. In the next episode, I'm going to dive into dopamine and ED and porn and ED. So the second part of the Get Hard system is addressing the emotion. When you address the emotion, you have to understand that when you have stress, prolonged stress, that'll continue every day for more than 6 weeks to 3 months, and will actually affect your emotional response and your arousal. You notice when you're stressed out, when you're tired, it's hard for you to be in the mood, right? Well, same thing. You want to decrease your stress. You want to focus on breathing, nasal breathing, actually calm your mind, decrease your stress, as well as sleeping better. And then again, stopping porn as well. Studies have shown that men that actually watch porn for a prolonged period of time have more anxiety. The next system is the hormone system. The hormone system, we do blood work to assess your testosterone level, your estradiol level, your insulin level, your thyroid level, as well as your growth hormone level to ensure that the hormones that are released from the brain to testicles are released in the appropriate amount and that it synchronizes. So that's why to address the hormone, you got to do the blood work. And if you're low in testosterone or you're symptomatic in low testosterone, we replace the testosterone hormone. And again, sleeping is important to reset your hormone level. That's how your body heals at nighttime. Your body heals from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. And if you are not having enough sleep, it's actually going to affect your hormones level. So the next part is the nerve. How do I reset the nerve? Believe it or not, you can reset the nerve with just changing your diet alone. Being on a Mediterranean diet, which focuses on antioxidant and fruits and vegetables and socialization and decreasing processed food. My recommendation is eat what the earth grows for you and provide for you. The earth doesn't make cookies, right? We make that. The earth doesn't make bread, actually, because the earth doesn't grow that. And the Mediterranean diet is recommended for people with diabetes and people with heart disease. Another strategy to reset the nerve is exercise. I would advise on high interval intensity exercise, about 20 minutes, but you can just simply just do 30 minutes of exercises daily. And some of the treatment that we do that are more aggressive is involving Botox injections. Botox is the same thing that women get on their face for wrinkles, but it relaxes the muscle. But studies have shown that it does help with the nerve conduction as well too. For my approach with the Get Hard system, I include peptides such as PT141 and sometimes BPC157, and then my proprietary supplements that help with increasing blood flow, and also shockwave therapy. Mainly we do focused shockwave therapy. Refer to my previous episode about shockwave therapy, focus versus radio. And then platelet-rich plasma, which is your own blood that has healing factors that will stimulate more cell growth and more blood vessels. So that for nerve. The next system is the blood vessels, how to restore blood vessels again. How do we do that? Well, we do that with the platelet-rich plasma, because platelet-rich plasma actually will induce more blood vessels. It will also stimulate more cell growth as well. Nitric oxide supplements. I have a nitrous oxide lozenge, which then increases the level of the nitrous oxide in your body, again, opening up the blood vessel. Shockwave therapy will open up blood vessels as well, mainly focus. Focus is the only shockwave machine that has been studied and researched to be helped with ED, not radio shockwave, but mainly focus shockwave. Then again, the penis pump, my favorite. Using the penis pump is bringing your penis to the gym, because the penis pump will bring in more blood flow to the penis. The pump gives you a negative pressure and you get an erection. By bringing blood to the penis, you expand the muscles and you bring more oxygen to the penis. And then Botox does the same thing. It also opens up blood vessels as well. Stopping smoking, because smoking decreases the opening of your blood vessels or constrict it. And it's very inflammatory for your blood vessels. You got to decrease your amount of alcohol. I suggest no more than 10 drinks a week, because alcohol is inflammatory to the blood vessels and it actually relaxes but then constricts the blood vessels as well. Again, back to the diet. Mediterranean diet, actually good for the blood vessels. Exercise, and again, doing blood work, or sometimes we do blood work, we can evaluate your inflammation level by looking at your liver function test, looking at inflammatory factors at CRP or ESR, and even look at apolipoprotein B. So the last system is the muscle, the penis muscle. How do we reset that? Again, with shockwave therapy, focus. with platelet-rich plasma. Platelet-rich plasma also stimulates cell growth. And Kegel exercises would exercise the pelvic muscle, which are the muscles that are between the scrotum and the anus, but the same muscle that are involved with erection and orgasm as well as ejaculation. So one of the most neglected exercises that a man neglect is those muscles, because when you actually practice how to do Kegel exercise to those muscles, they will actually help with your erection. And penis pump expand the muscle because it almost helps you do like a shoulder press, right? It expands the muscle and allow the muscle to be engorged with more blood. And again, Botox relaxes the smooth muscle itself. What's interesting with Botox is that it works on the penis muscle and it works up to 9 months, versus on the skeletal muscle of the face, it works up to 3 months. We don't know why, but it's interesting to see that result. And how I do is I always add Botox with the platelet-rich plasma to accentuate the result, to have the result quicker and last longer as well. It can last as long as 9 months to 12 months. So having said that, I'm encouraged to show you our Get Heart system for this because it is powerful in resetting your sexual functioning again, and to show you that your sex life can be reversible and that you have power to regain your sexual independence again. And sometimes little things such as diet and exercise alone goes a long way, and even just sleep goes a long way. So I just gone over to you my Get Hard system in sexual restoration, because just know that your body does not need Viagra in order to get an erection. It does take work, it does take time, but anything that's worthwhile take time and work, right? And you need to continue to work on it the rest of your life. So having said that, know that you are the modern man, that I have the Modern Man Club, which is a club that I gather men with ED, where I coach you on how to get out of ED, to do the right thing. And I coach you on the Get Hard system as well, because I know that I cannot serve everybody and not everybody can come to my office. This is my way of giving back and helping you restore your sex life. And just know that you deserve to live a better life. You can live more, love more, and be happy. And I'll see you in the next episode. Hello there. Want an amazing sex life? This free gift is going to give you more sex by helping you get harder and lasting longer. Let's talk about the most sensitive subject, the effect that aging has on your sex life. If you're over 40, there's about 67% chance that you have to deal with one or more of these issues. You sometimes go soft in the middle of sex. You sometimes have trouble lasting long enough to climax. Your erection just doesn't feel as hard as it used to be, and your penis is not as sensitive as it used to be. You cannot reach orgasm or ejaculate. You sometimes have trouble getting an erection. These things lead to frustration and embarrassment when you cannot please your partner. My name is Dr. Ann Truong, and I've been treating men for issues like this for over 25 years. As a board-certified medical doctor who specializes in men's health, I helped over 7,000 men reverse the effect of ED. As a way to introduce you to the ED treatment that I offer, I want to give you the most incredible free gift ever. But don't let the fact that it's free gift fool you. This powerful gift will help you get harder and stay and last longer, and may just revolutionize your sex life, making sex more exciting, more thrilling, and an amazing experience again. How is that? So here's what you're going to get in this most incredible free gift. Number one, a good morning wood smoothie recipe. This is my specially formulated antioxidant recipe that will help you get harder and stay, and stimulating more blood flow. It is formulated to increase your nitrous oxide level, which is one of the biggest keys to making you harder and firmer more often, and will also help you last longer. It is filled with lots of greens that create more nitrous oxide in your blood. This smoothie will give you that morning wood effect and will also make you harder on demand when you need it most. And you'll see the effect in about several weeks. Number two, nitrous oxide testing strip. You will also get 2 of these strips, which you will use along with simple instructions to test your nitrous oxide level in your saliva. Nitrous oxide is a gas in your body and is required for good blood flow to the organ. The strip can determine if your nitrous oxide are deficient, which can help us advise you on the best way to reverse your ED. Even more important, since ED is an early warning sign of problem with circulation and heart health, this can also be a great way to prevent heart related problems such as strokes and heart attack. Number 3, and the best part of all, a 30-day free trial access to the Modern Man Club. As part of our mission to make men hard again, we launched the Modern Man Club as a way to provide education and support to a community of men who's on the path to reversing their ED, with pre-recorded and live session being offered every week. I will help men regain sexual health through training, support. I will be there all the way with you to hold your hand through so that way you can overcome ED and have your best sex life. Members rave about this session and the sense of community they gain by being a member of the Modern Man Club. And all you have to do is to say maybe to this offer. And once you say maybe, you will be on your way to a more fulfilling and exciting sex life. So all you have to do is fill down the form below, and then I will see you on the inside. Thanks for listening to the Sexual Health for Men podcast. If you love this episode, then please take a screenshot on your phone and post it on Facebook, Instagram, or wherever you post. And be sure to tag me and let me know why you like this episode and what you like to hear in the future. That will help me know what's great for you, and I would love to give you the most incredible free gift designed to help you improve performance quickly. Go to my website at sexualhealthformenpodcast.com to get the book, The 5 Common Costly Mistakes Men Make When Facing ED. I would appreciate it if you subscribe, leave a review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen, and just know that you can have sexual vitality for life. I appreciate you. Until next time.